Hi everyone,
Hi,
I'm Suey.
I'm Toto.
We are coming to you today from the floor of our hotel room in Pasadena. We have just finished KAMP LA 2022. We survived! So we thought we would do a quick little talk vlog about our experience,
And
our
everyone
take,
else's experience.
and everyone else's experience.
Yeah.
Our little take on it. And so let me just say that we bought tickets for this way back on the same day that KCON started in August, and I think they announced it like what,
2 days before.
2 days before, and we were like, wow, this sounds amazing, but it sounds also too good to be true, and it sounds weird because like, who are these people and where are they coming from? But they said Super Junior and they had me at that, and so I bought the tickets the second they went on sale.
While we were sitting on the
floor
at
in KCON, waiting to get in KCON, and we probably should have known from the get-go that something was going to be weird because they said that they were going to give us a fan pre-sale thing, and when the hour donged at whatever time it was supposed to happen, it didn't happen.
And the other sketchy thing is that they said no refunds and no transfers, which I don't know, is that like a normal thing in other things? Or
yeah, it's usually something you can do, I guess, but
like cancel your ticket or at least sell it. You can sell it to someone.
Yeah. So anyway, we were excited to get the tickets. I couldn't believe that I had done it, and they were quite expensive, and I had no idea where our seats were at, and we just thought, well, yay, we got in. And little did I know that, you know, big whoop, as we used to say back in the 80s or whatever it was. But, you know, I thought it was going to be a big deal, and so I was excited that we got in and got tickets right off the bat and didn't have to worry about it. So, okay, so that was the beginning of all of this. As the time got nearer, I kept thinking to myself, hey, is Super Junior really coming? They're the only ones I really had my eye on because that's who I bought the tickets for. So I kept saying things, watch them not come, watch them not show, watch them say at the last minute they had visa problems or something. I literally thought that in my head.
Because that has happened.
Because it's happened.
One us.
Yes.
At KCON.
It's happened a couple times at KCON for a couple of groups, but not like, you know, a thing that happens all the time. It's randomly happens here and there. But I was thinking that I was being kind of snarky thinking that. Just a couple days ago, I tweeted something like, are they really coming? Because somebody was on the airplane, and I was thinking they were coming here, and somebody's like, they're going to Malaysia. I'm like, so they're still not even coming here? That was like just a few days ago before this happened. So I was like, they still aren't coming. Anyway,
we need proof that they're going.
Yeah. So yeah, I was starting to do the thing. Show me your airplane seat. I need to see you on an airplane.
I mean, the other thing that happened couple weeks ago was when they moved the stage.
All right. The stage got moved, and so then the people that were a little to the side were even more to the side, which included us. At first, I thought our seats were going to be okay, and that maybe it would make it better, and they would be closer, and anyway. So I wasn't even that worried about it until we got there, and we got to our seats, and we were literally looking directly to the side, and we couldn't
even see the jumbotron.
Couldn't see the jumbotrons. We couldn't see the stage because of the speakers, and there was like. We couldn't see it. Just couldn't even see it. So
there was that thing that happened, and then the free tickets thing.
Oh right, that's right. So then we started hearing that they were giving out free tickets.
Yeah, that was like maybe 2 days before.
That's when I really truly started getting mad because, you know, I just really said I spent hundreds of dollars on the 2 tickets.
Now they're just giving them.
And now they're just giving them away, and they're giving away better seats. So that made me really, really crazy mad. But that's not where it ended. As we all know, the morning that we woke up to drive our 10-hour drive to get here.
They didn't even say, other people
said. We saw some other Twitter that was following everything that said that several groups weren't making it because of visa. Super Junior was on that list. Monsta X wasn't on that list yet.
They said Bam Bam for sure no, Kai not sure, Somi not sure, Super Junior half not sure was at that point.
So anyway, it started that day, that morning that we were leaving to drive here, and just kind of got worse as the day went on. And so by the end of the day, we knew that there was six groups that weren't coming. And then the next day we woke up to the news that Monsta X was for sure not coming. Our Starship announced it in the evening of that day.
Yeah, I don't think KAMP has ever announced that Monster X wasn't coming yet.
I think
themselves.
I don't know. I don't know.
Think
It
they
did.
did.
I don't know. We finally got word that Super Junior had all made it.
I was following, the hashtags, keep track of when they arrived at the airport. So I found pictures and videos of each member as they arrived at the airport, so that we knew they were all in LA, except for Siwon, who we knew
He wasn't.
coming.
I don't think he was coming originally, but so for us, that made it be not so devastating because that was the group that we wanted to see, and we were also excited that iKON was here because those two were the ones I really particularly wanted to see. Next in line, I wanted to see Kai really bad. So, and Monster X. As we got here and started doing stuff, we didn't know what to expect, how anything would go down, if the lines were terrible, if getting in would be terrible, if the stage would be terrible, if everything would be terrible. But it turned out to me that once we were actually here at the concert itself, our seats were terrible. Well, because they were giving away tickets, we knew that there was going to be lots of space in the seats.
And probably people claimed free tickets that weren't going to show up just because they wanted to push the button.
Yeah. We just sat there for a little bit, and then we started scooting over until we slid over about 2 sections. We still stayed up kind of high, but we slid over about 2 sections, so at least we weren't looking straight to the side, and we could at least see the Jumbotrons now. And we could at least see the people on the stage, even though they were still pretty small. So we felt much better about that, and nobody came and said, hey, those are our seats or anything. So everything else was fine. The sound was great. The stage was great. The people, like security and the actual people working the event, were great. The only other not so great thing that I felt was not good was this translator. They did have some technical difficulties with what do we call them now?
T1419/TFN as of
a couple hours ago. We were the last people to see them as T1419 because they hadn't changed their name quite yet.
They changed their name after they went off stage.
They didn't tell us anything about it. I wonder what they were thinking. She was weird with them, treating them like little babies, acting like they couldn't handle themselves on the stage. They may have asked for that. I don't know. And if she was the same person that later on, when people were talking and wanted a translator, there was like a big pause always. It would be like this. The artists would say some stuff, then they would pause, and they'd be like, oh, then the translator would say, and then they would be like waiting, thinking like, is anybody going to say anything? It seemed like this person that was doing the translating had never done it before. And she was just not good. I don't know. And a lot of people said she didn't translate correctly, or she just skipped stuff.
She just like left some stuff out just to make it easier.
She would just paraphrase what they were saying.
Yeah. Super Junior kind of made fun of her a little bit because
he was saying like,
he was listing like Abuji, Ajuma, Ajushi, Adu, like listing like
he was listing all kinds of people,
and then the translator was like,
everyone. And then was it Unyuk was like, then they just started laughing about everybody because it was like they knew that she didn't, obviously. They're not stupid. And so then he listed all the things that he just said and translated for her. You could tell their look on their faces was just like,
that's not what we said.
That's not what we said, and say what we said. He wanted to make a point about all the different kinds of people. That's the reason he listed them. Anyway, I was really annoyed with her, to say the least. And other than that, though, the actual concert itself was great, and I kept thinking the whole time, if only all those artists would have been here, this would have been an amazing thing. Mm-hmm. So we ended up having eight different artists there, which was literally half of what was supposed to be there, I think.
Mm-hmm. And even what they had originally, like the lineup that was supposed to be there was only half of what the festival promised way back in the beginning. They said there were going to be at least 30 artists.
Yeah.
But they only announced 15.
Right. And I don't know why people didn't buy. Maybe everybody got the vibe from it, but I don't know why there wasn't more people who were excited about seeing these groups and coming. So I don't understand. I mean, maybe the people who made this festival really thought people would buy it, and then they didn't, and then they didn't have enough money to do all the things they wanted to do.
Which is the theory that people are having of why people couldn't get their visas, because they're speculating that they didn't have enough money for those big artists, so they purposely messed up their visas, which I don't know if that's true. Obviously, we don't know anything.
That's just one of the things everybody's
Just
wondering
an
about.
idea.
But in the end, we're really glad we came. The first night was amazing. Every single artist and group was somebody we were really excited to see. And iKON and Super Junior ended it, and
you could tell as soon as iKON came out, the energy and like the excitement in the crowd was just
blew up. They were so incredibly crazy good. I expected it. I knew they were going to be that good, but when you actually see it, you're just like, oh my gosh, there are no words for how amazing they were. And P1 Harmony opened it, and Kehoe even said some snarky things too. He said
one word that was snarky.
I know, but it was all that it took. Word. He said, "Is everybody having fun?" And everybody's, yeah. And he's like, "Well, thanks for coming regardless." And oh my gosh, I just was like, oh, he knows. Compared to Tableau
tonight,
it was nothing, right? But those are those two. I mean, because they know exactly what's gone down, and they know how to say stuff without getting in trouble.
Say stuff,
I guess,
indirectly.
I mean, Tableau's probably in trouble. He could care less.
Do you think he would get in trouble? I mean, I think Tableau, the way he said it was like as close as he could to just straight up calling out the festival without
calling out the festival.
Fuck competition, we gon' pop the back, snap over. Look for my dash, I'm gonna go by A patient that's sick, you'll go by the combination of a good belt combo. Go to the Epik High. Your motherfuckers will recognize. Where you feel like all the plans you made all the hopes you had, no matter how well organized and prepared in advance, don't matter because it's not in your control. That despite it all, we are here. I'm just saying, if ever there is a Netflix show or a Hulu show, I want to be in it.
So awesome. So that was tonight, and we've heard so much about Epik High, and it was fun. I feel like they are a little bit out of my comfort zone. Let's just say that, just a little bit out of my comfort zone. But they definitely brought the energy up, like screaming high today too. And then aespa was after them, and it just kind of
went down.
Sorry to say, though.
I mean, people were excited to see aespa, but like
they couldn't hype up the
group
crowd
themselves. It was just like the song ended and they were like,
okay, is everybody having fun? That's what they said so many times. Was interesting because they gave us all wristbands so that we could go down on the floor / ground / around the stage. So we ran down there. They gave it to us just after TFN started. They gave, and I was like, that's the only one that I really wanted to be close for today. For me, I don't know what she wanted, but so we ran down there and got up close, right, kind of in the middle of their act, and got pretty close and got some pretty good pictures, and they are freaking adorable. Yes? Kyo looks like
a teddy bear.
he is the teddy bear totally personified. Feel a connection with them now. It was fun seeing Christine yesterday and her girls and their friend, and we went out to dinner with them afterwards, but they skipped the second day and went to Universal Studios instead today. So today we were on our own and just kind of did our own little thing. We went down there for the second half of TFN and then Momoland and Chungha. in the stands for Epik High and aespa. Anyway, we ended up having a great time. The concerts themselves were awesome. The groups were awesome. Having it not sell out made it easier for us as people going, that it wasn't crowded, you know. I mean, there's a lot of people still. The lines were long to get in.
I think we sat or stood. I mean, if you count everywhere on the floor as one spot, I think we moved around like 8 times.
Yeah, I took pictures of all our views, so maybe I can just show all the views real fast right here. Anyway, we had a lot of different views, and
I had a dream last night that we went to the other side. Our life is full of worrying about where to get the best view of the stage, I guess.
That's our story. That's our story and our experience of this crazy thing that just happened. They think they're going to do it again. I don't know if I would buy a ticket next time. But watch them bring another group that I have to see. Watch Super Junior come again or something. I don't know. I just want to see Super Junior and iKON both in their own concerts. Can we just do that? Let's be friends. And Kpop together.
Woo, good night.
I'm tired. Bye.
I missed you. Everybody missed you.
저희만 인사드리도록 하겠습니다.